What is this bullshit? Okay. All right. I think this is stupid and cringy enough. I think that I've reached what we were going for. Oh boy. All right. All right. So, yeah, this looks pretty fucking cringy. Um Oh, it was posted on my birthday, July 10th. Look at that. So what this is, I'll give you some background, okay? The name of Oh my god, this is so okay. All right. The name of this fan fiction is called Just a Little Crush. Okay. Or should I say, remember, no cringe? I'll try not to. It says 2 years before the horrible night at the Spencer Mansion, Jill Valentine got assigned to the Stars unit in Raccoon City. Feisty and truly one of a kind. Chris Redfield and Albert Wesker both find themselves captivated by their new coworker. It's all right though. What harm can just a little crush do? Welcome to Raccoon Cityverse. So my friend and I really ended up really liking this film, though we both wish the love triangle between Chris Jill Wesker was explored a little more. She asked me to write something for the movie, and well, it kind of spiraled out of control. Shrug. Hope you enjoy. Big thanks to my buddy Kachat for betaing this pet project of mine. You're the best, pal. Yeah. The file that came across Star's Captain Albert Wesker's desk was that of a prominent young female officer. Honestly, too promising. Honestly, too promising for a place as small as Raccoon City. It told the story of one Jillian Sasha Valentine, born to a French immigrant father and Nigerian mother. Don't know if that's true. Who, after a business trip to America, left her daughter in the States soon after giving birth. While there was no official juvenile record on the young woman, closed or otherwise, her father, Dick Valentine, had a rap sheet a mile long and was currently serving a 20-year prison sentence. The writer of this liked Welcome to the Raccoon City, so it's already bad. Fair enough. Wesker doubted it was a coincidence that it was within months of the man's sentence that Valentine joined the military. Once she joined, though, it seemed like the woman found a straight shot to the top. On top of having the best marksmanship scores in her training unit, Valentine managed to attract the attention of recruiters for Delta Force. Even more surprising, she managed to not only survive, but thrive in the 6 month intensive operator training course, one of the only women in the world to do so. Now, as Wesker flipped through the pages of performance reviews and recommendations, the words rigorous work ethic, resilience, courage under fire, and cool head in dangerous situations of him. Jumped out of him. There were pages dripping with praise for Jill Valentine. Once she joined, it seemed like the woman found a straight shot to the top. Oh, sorry. Yep, sorry, I read that. Are you wondering why I chose to apply to RPD? Wesker jumped in his seat, knees knocking against the top of his too small desk. He'd completely forgotten she was there. Sorry, zoned out for a second, he said. To be honest, yeah, with these accomplishments, I think you'd want to apply for somewhere a little less rural? That's one way of putting it, Wesker replied, fighting back an amused snort. Technically speaking, Raccoon City didn't even count as a city, as there were not enough people. If you ask him, this place was just a glorified mill town, just like the kind his dad and all the men in his family were born in, raised in, worked in, and died in. The military had let Wesker escape from that life, only to wash him up somewhere no different. To tell you the truth, I applied to the NYPD, the LAPD, and a bunch of other cities all over the country when I got out of the military, but none of them wanted me, she said. Why? he asked, surprised. With her training, any SWAT team in the country would have been eager to snap her up. Valentine looked away and shrugged. They didn't want to take any chances on the daughter of an infamous criminal, even one with a squeaky clean record. For the first time since Chief Irons brought her into the room, Wesker saw Valentine's cool, confident exterior slip. Before he could fumble out some awkward words of comfort, the mask was back up. She leaned back in her chair and continued. I was close to giving up and re-enlisting when I got a call offering me a position in Stars. At first I thought it was a joke, but when some dude in a suit showed up with an offer letter, I thought, hey, why not? I didn't have anything better going on, and being part of an experimental police force is as good of a way to make a living as any. Nope, not fantastical ice cream either. If you got Italian ice, that's definitely not fantastical ice cream. If anything, that's closer to fantastical Italian lemonade. She leaned. Okay, that made sense. That was more or less the same way Wesker had ended up here. Well, their loss is our gain, he said, standing up and offering his hand. Welcome to Stars, Alpha Teen Unit, Valentine. Call me Jill, the woman said with a smile, teeth bright, white against dark skin, and that was enough for Wesker's ears to turn red and his chest to tighten. Damn, I do not get out enough, he thought to himself as he swallowed hard against a dry mouth. Welcome aboard, Jill. He liked the way her name sounded on his lips. So that is technically Chapter 1. Chapter 2 is not... Chapter 2 is longer. Chapter 2 is from Chris's perspective. It's very weird. So I don't even know. I think that I think I'm not on board with what they're talking about. So Dante said, "Welcome to Raccoon City." So I'm guessing that "Welcome to Raccoon City." I think that's the trailer that you showed me before. Makes it so Jill has a different background. So this is not the Jill from the games. This is the Jill from the movie, with fleshed out background, I guess. All right. I might come back and read a little bit more of it later, because there's another half of it. Like I said, it's from Chris' perspective, so I might switch back to that in a